that all down, guys, let's get on to our next topic here, shall we? And that is this. Now, of course, there are two very big movies opening this weekend that some people thought might be the new Oppenheimer. Not going to end up being that, but two big movies nonetheless. The big question for a lot of people has been, what's going to be the bigger movie? Wicked or Gladiator 2? And for months, no, for the last year and a half, I've been telling people this Wicked movie is going to be really big, and I've had so many of you guys, our love audience, writing in, John, you're crazy. Nobody cares about Wicked. I'm like, all right, okay. Well, anyway, we're now getting an idea about what the weekend box office is going to look like. Because Variety is reporting that in the previews, Wicked has made $19.2 million and Gladiator 2 has made $6.5 million. Both respectable, by the way. So Variety writes this. Just like Barbie and Oppenheimer combined last year for the box office juggernaut of Barbenheimer, Universal's musical Wicked and Paramount's action epic Gladiator 2 will try to create Glicked this weekend. By the way, I hate that name. That name does not work. Anyway, so far, Wicked has made $19.2 million in previews at the box office. But there's a asterisk with that. It benefited from some early fan screenings that included $2.5 million that it made from Monday showings and $5.7 million from Wednesday advanced and $11 million on Thursday. Now, normally that would just be the Thursday. I was one of those 5.7 that went on the Wednesday. Gladiator 2 made $6.5 million in Thursday previews. To compare to Barbenheimer last summer, Barbie made $22.3 million in Thursday's previews, while Oppenheimer brought in $10.5 million. All right. So even if you just want to look at the Thursday number flat, Wicked is almost doubling what Gladiator's doing. And here's the thing. If those Monday and Wednesday screenings didn't happen, that 11 million on Thursday would have been a lot bigger. It probably would have been 15, 16, 17. Because I know I went to the Wednesday, and if there weren't Wednesday screenings, I would have been there on the Thursday. And I think there's a lot of people like that. So even if you just want to go with the 11, the reality is if those Monday and Wednesday screenings didn't happen, that $11 million would be significantly bigger. We're talking, between 2.5 to 3 times bigger than what Gladiator made. Mm-hmm. Now, again, at 6.5, that's a decent number for Gladiator for a Thursday night preview. For 11, but let's call it what it is. Let's say closer to, maybe we won't say 19, but let's call it closer to 17. I think 17 is what it would have made if it didn't have those Monday and Wednesday screenings. That gets it to within 4 or 5 million of what Barbie made. And Ray, can you look up for me, what did Barbie make on its opening weekend? I can't remember what Barbie made. It made a ridiculously big number. And of course, Barbie went on to be the biggest film of the year at the box office in 2023.
162 domestic.
So it made 162. I'm thinking Wicked pulls in maybe about 130. 120, 130 on its opening weekend. And I think Gladiator is probably looking at coming in around 60, 70. That's just me guessing at this point. But what is clear is that the debate is over. Which one's going to make more, Wicked or Gladiator?
It was a master debate.
Yeah. That discussion is now finished. Okay. Wicked is clearly going to be the more popular movie. It's clearly, and you know what? It's one of those rare times in entertainment where it's actually justice, because Wicked is the better movie. Mm-hmm. I can't believe I'm saying that, but Wicked is the better movie. Anyway, Chris, you look at these numbers. First of all, you saw Wicked. What did you think about it? And what do you think about these numbers? How do you think they're going to pan out when the opening weekend's all said and done?
Oh, I really liked it. Like we were talking about during the commercial break, I did leave the theater feeling a little unsatisfied once I got to my car, and it was
after seeing Wicked.
Yeah, and it was just because, well, I'm used to seeing on stage. I'm used to immediately going, okay, let's see Act 2, let's go. And that's not a reason not to like this movie. That's just me wanting November 2025 to get here faster. I always thought that this was going to do better than Gladiator, not just because I haven't seen the first Gladiator still, but because this is a beloved musical. This is so popular. It truly, truly is. And it's done so well. It is executed so beautifully. Yes, and so many moments in the musical and makes them better. I can't say enough good things about it. I also feel like this whole like glicked thing, it's very Mean Girls fetch. Stop trying to make it happen. It's so forced.
There's so many other like combinations that are better than glicked or glicked.
Yeah, I don't like it. Glicked sounds like something Jiminy Glick should be doing, and maybe it's sexual. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I think that this movie has been so smart with its marketing, and also companies like AMC warning audiences, hey, don't sing along with this movie. We're going to have sing-alongs for you, kind of taking that Greatest Showman route so that they can keep this momentum, have people coming back to see it multiple times so they get to sing along, and audiences have this really exciting time.
By the way, did they have that thing in your screening where you hear Jeff Goldblum go, don't sing? Did you have
No,
that? They
we
had
didn't
that
get
in
that.
mind where like there was this pre-thing that played before the movie, but you could clearly tell it was Jeff Goldblum's voice going, don't talk, don't text, don't sing.
Must have been a
That's great.
AMC
I think that's
exclusive.
an AMC thing, yeah. Because Regal, I went to the early screening on Wednesday, and it just went straight into the movie, which was amazing. No
Wait,
previews,
no trailer?
no trailers.
That's a little dangerous.
Just the movie.
Did it say
Oh.
no trailers? And like,
No, it never does.
Oof.
So people came in late and were pissed. But if you know, you know, and it's great. But I'm
That's just
so
cold,
happy to see
Regal.
this happening. I love that this is doing well, and I think it's got legs on it too.
Yeah,
knows how to use 'em.
it's going to have legs because like the last I checked, I'm sure it's Ray, maybe pull up Wicked and Rotten Tomatoes. Like the last I checked, I'm sure it's come down a little, but like the audience rating on Wicked was 99%.
It's 90.
It's
Oh,
90.
Oh, wait, it's 98% audience. and
98%.
Yeah, 98%. And
So
90%.
90 critic, 98% audience.
Right.
Yeah, I think they're going to have some repeat viewings. And Anne's already booking tickets
Oh yeah.
for further screenings of it.
you know what people could do if they really want to like do a sing-along thing? Just rent a theater like they do. Like AMC lets you
Yeah.
reserve a
Like
theater
for $500 you
parties.
can rent a theater, bring 30
Well,
friends or something
yeah.
like that.
In
and just do-
December, I know AMC is doing a lot of sing-along screenings, so just go to that.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah,
to that.
yeah, those are coming, and you know those are going to be packed.
I will absolutely go to those.
I wanna see-
Me and Amy Newman are going to sing our little faces off.
You remember when Greatest Showman came out and they had like those videos from like
That's-
Indonesia and whatever,
Where they had the sing-along.
and they were just like partying.
People weren't just singing in their seats; they were all like.
Yeah, yeah.
We actually
Dancing.
have a clip of it in our
They're
movie.
yeah, they were
where
all
people
dancing.
like literally standing on their chairs and like from now on, right? Like doing the big thing. It's like, they do, and you know they're going to do that for Wicked. You know they're going to do that for Wicked. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Miracle Made. Guys, it's hot outside and your nighttime bedroom temperature has a huge impact on your sleep quality. So if you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend you check out Miracle Made's bed sheets. Miracle Made sheets are inspired by NASA and use silver-infused fabrics that are temperature regulating so you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. There are just so many things that make these sheets so fantastic. We already mentioned the self-cooling properties for better quality sleep, but they're also self-cleaning. These sheets are infused with silver that prevent up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. No more gross odors. So go to trymiracle.com/Campea. That's TRYMIRACLE.com/Campea to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code Campea at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. So upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/Campea and use the code Campea to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/Campea to treat yourself. Thank you, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this episode. So anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about these numbers we're seeing? And where do you think the opening weekend is going to come in? I mean, I think Wicked anywhere between 120 and 140. I'm thinking Gladiator anywhere between 60 and 80 maybe is a range. I don't know. Where do you think the numbers are going to come? Pretty good for both, if we're being honest. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.